Welcome to the Wellness Biz Academy, where we turn passionate practitioners into profitable practice owners. I'm Cass Duffield, corporate business strategist and naturopath, showing you how to build a thriving practice with simple, proven systems that work. Let's create the practice that you long to have, because it's time to start living your passion and growing your practice. Hello, everyone, and welcome. On today's episode, given that it's the end of 2023, today's episode is a short wrap-up that I'm calling Reflect and Review. It is a great time over the Christmas break to look at your business and look at the year that you've had and start to make a plan for 2024. Well, this isn't going to be an episode where we're going to walk step by step creating your strategy for 2024. What we want to do in this episode is take a look back at the year that was, so you can start to plan effectively for the new year. Building a business is not a game of chance. It's about having a plan and executing it reliably. It's all about taking action every single day in steps that take you ever closer to the goals that you have in your business. The biggest reason why entrepreneurs aren't reaching their goals in business is that they're not planning to reach them. Entrepreneurs will often write their goals for the year. I want to make 6 figures. I want to see 1,000 clients. I want to do all of these amazing things. And then they never structure a plan to make it happen. So in today's episode, we are going to walk through that review of the year that was. And that's part 1 of creating a strategy for your new year. So we'll start there today, and then in the next episode, we'll walk through how you can create your strategy for the next year. But today, we're going to walk through the year that was, the good, the bad, the amazing, and all the other bits in between, so you can have a really clear idea of what you want to achieve in your amazing business in 2024. So the first step here is we have to celebrate the year that was. In 2023, what did you achieve? What were your revenue targets? How much did your email list grow? Did you start your new YouTube channel? Did you start your podcast? Did you speak on a major stage that was a goal for you? Did you launch your signature program? What else happened in 2023? Write down all of those amazing things that happened in 2023 so you can celebrate them. Give yourself a pat on the back for an amazing year that was. Next, I want you to realign. I know that not everything went as planned this year. I know that some things didn't go so well. So my friend, what were they? What didn't go so well? I need you to write those down and be really honest about them, because that is how you can create a plan to make them happen in 2024. What do you need to work on? What gaps do you need to fill? And those things that didn't go so well, why? Why didn't they go so well? The next thing that you want to be thinking of is, what held you back this year? Was there something stopping you from achieving the things that you wanted to achieve, from doing all those amazing things that you wanted to do? Did you feel barriered at all? And if you did, what was it that held you back? Was it something in yourself? Was it confidence? Was it mindset? Was it knowledge? Was it training? Was it a lack of support? Did you need a VA or a support person? Was it a lack of planning? Did you need to have better planning in place for your marketing and your business strategy? So be clear about what held you back this year, because that will show the things that you can work on in 2024. Step 4 in my reflect and review process is know your numbers. And I'm not just talking about revenue here, although revenue and net income are 2 of the numbers that I do look at in detail, as well as my expenses. But here in your numbers review, I also want you to look at your social media stats, your email list, the website traffic, your conversion rates. You are putting time and effort into all of these different things, and you need to know if it's working. So if you are spending time on Facebook, I need you to look at, your follower numbers, the numbers in your group. What was the growth like? What was the engagement like? Do that across every channel: Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of the channels that you're using, so you can do a really good review of what's working for you and what's not. Look at your email list. How many were on your list at the start of the year compared to the end of the year? What was your unsubscribe rate? What's your email open rate? These things are important factors. You also want to have a look at the emails that went really well. Which had the highest open rates? What were the titles of those? What were the subjects? Get an idea for what your audience wants to hear from you. Now, number 5 in my reflect and review process is what I call the love, the like, and the hate. And this is where I get really real about my business and what I loved, what I liked, and what I hated about the year. And it is real and it is honest, because sometimes you need to sit there and decide the pathway forward, and you can only do that by being honest. I remember doing this in clinic in one of the final years that I ran the clinic. And in my hate column was working one-to-one with clients on their health. I had done it for such a long time and poured my heart and soul into it, and I was over it. And I had to admit to myself that I really was done. I had nothing else to give in that way, and that it was time to move on and give in different ways. So for you, what do you love about what you do? What are your favorite parts of the day? When you look in your diary and you see certain people, certain names, what is it you love about working with those people? Now, what do you like about your business? There's going to be middle of the road areas that are okay. You don't mind doing them. It's par for the course, has to be done. Some of those like areas, though, could possibly they be built out into areas that you love? Let's say that you like delivering workshops, but perhaps if they were monetized, you might love delivering workshops. So be critiquing when you look at this to see where those opportunities lie for your business. And as I said with my example, what do you hate? What do you hate doing? Now, if in your hate column you get things like accounts and admin, well, my friend, you need to look at hiring people to help you. Those are important parts of your business and they need to be done. So if it's an area that you hate doing, pay someone else to do it. If, however, it is an element of what you deliver that makes revenue for your business, like mine was, you need to have a really good rethink. Is there a way you can reframe it? Do you offer instead of one-to-one? Do you move into a group model? Do you move into a program? Do you move into a membership that is downloadable pre-recorded content? There are ways and means to work within these bounds. But if you get to the point I was, where you realize it doesn't matter how I change this, I just don't love doing this anymore, then it might be time to make a change and let that particular service go. So this is a great one, the love, like, and hate little graph, because it's going to set your direction and set your course for the new year. Now, after those 5 steps, I want you to start thinking forward. What do you want to be celebrating this time next year? When you come back to this time next year and you're looking at the year that was 2024, close your eyes for a minute and think about it. What happened? What do you see? What are you celebrating? Is it that you hit 6 figures in your business for the first time ever? Did you break the next level of client numbers? Maybe you've seen 200 clients in a year. Is it that your email list grew by 10,000 people in a year? Whatever it is, I want you to dream big. Close your eyes and dream big. What are you going to celebrate this time next year? So with that in mind, step 2 is, what are you going to add? What are you going to add to the business? What are you going to add to your business strategy? What are you going to add to your marketing? The flip side of that too is, what are you going to take away? What is leaving the business? What is leaving your business strategy? And what is leaving from your marketing strategy and your marketing plan? With all of this in mind, what you want to be celebrating this time next year, those things that you want to add and those things that you want to take away, to make all of that happen, what do you need in 2024? Do you need training and skills for yourself? Do you need support from a VA, an admin person, an assistant? Do you need to bring on a mentor or a team to help you strategize? Do you need to invest in marketing? Do you need to put some money behind that this year to really grow and generate new leads and new clients? But be honest about what your business needs, the skills, the support, the tech, the finances, and jot those down as well. This will help you make a plan to move forward in 2024. So, little short episode for you today, but I just wanted to share with you, this is my personal reflect and review that I do at the end of every year. So just to run through, we start number 1 with celebrating 2023 and everything that you achieved. Then we realign in step 2, what didn't go so well, what needs to be worked on. Step 3 is what held you back? What stopped you from achieving all of those things you wanted to achieve? Step 4 is your numbers review. All of those different numbers, from your income to your revenue to your website traffic to your Facebook followers. Then step 5 is the love, like, hate matrix. What do you love? What do you like? What do you hate? And how are you going to change it? I hope you've found this episode beneficial, and I hope you're having a wonderful break right now. I look forward to helping you in 2024 create the soulful business success that your heart dreams of. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode of Soulful Marketing Unleashed. Thank you for listening to the Wellness Business Academy podcast with me, Cass Duffield. If you are interested in growing your practice, come get my free guide, The Practice Success Toolkit, at cassduffield.com or grab it in the show notes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.